What's going on, guys? Samuel Bouret here with Adorama TV, and today I have the Canon EOS R6 Mark II and the Canon RF 135 1.8. So I'm here in Brooklyn, New York. I got my friend model Drita. We have a stylist, makeup artist, hair. We're gonna do kind of like a fashion shoot, take some photos, do some video. Let's see how it goes. So the R6 Mark II has a new full frame 24 megapixel sensor. It does 40 frames per second electronic and 12 frames per second mechanical. I'm a Canon shooter. I own the R6 Mark I. I noticed that the autofocus is definitely snappier. They also added this awesome feature which could detect people, animals, cars, and it's automatic. You don't have to like select one or the other. It just does it for you. Also, on release of the Mark II, they also added new subjects for the autofocus. They added planes, trains, and horses. I'm in the studio today, and I have full control of the lights. But if you are shooting in low light, this camera has 8 stops, in-body, coordinated image stabilization. This camera body feels very familiar. It's a Canon. You have 2 SD slots, and if you're coming from the R, you could use the same batteries, the LP, E6, and H. So we were doing photography, and now we switched to video. Something that the R6 Mark II has is its own dedicated switch. It goes from photography to video, just like that, super fast. This is a very capable video camera. It does 6K RAW externally, 6K oversampled 4K 60p, and it does 180 frames per second HD. This camera has a lot of video features like C-Log 3, zebras, focus peaking, focus assist, and now it has false color. This camera also has a feature called pre-record, meaning if you want to record, you hit the button, and if you miss a moment 3 or 5 seconds before, you have it in your footage. Something cool that I did with this camera is called the parallax effect. This is how you really know that the autofocus on the R6 Mark II is incredible, because I was pushing in, the glass is zooming out, and it still stayed locked on my subject. That was amazing to me. Another amazing thing that I saw from the R6 Mark II, I put my subject backlit, and the autofocus didn't miss a beat. It locked on her, I got my shot, and that was incredible. The image of the R6 Mark II looked amazing. And I think it's because it comes from 6K oversampled. It was sharp, but also had this cinematic look to it. If you're somebody that shoots long recordings, this camera does not have a 30-minute limit. Equal to the R3, the R6 Mark II comes with a multi-function hot shoe that allows you to attach digital accessories like an audio interface. I also got to shoot with the 135 1.8. If you like a focal length of 135mm, this is a great 135. At 1.8, it was super sharp. The bokeh was amazing. It has image stabilization that can work in conjunction with the body. A 135mm has this very unique look. It's not an 85, it's not a 200. It's just like in this sweet spot. You can see it in these images, how great the photos look. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Let me know what you think about the image, the footage, the video. The autofocus was awesome. That was my best part. If you have any more questions about the R6 Mark II, don't forget to click on the link below, leave your comment, like, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Damn! Call me Seth, man. Will you record?